use our best-selling hair color product here at HSN. It's from TRUHAIR and it's called ColornLift. Let me show you this. The #1 selling hair color product, as I mentioned, in the past 7 years here at HSN. We have shipped over 438,767, I gotta be exact here, units of this color brush, and I'm sure it's more now at this point. And why is that? Because not only does it color up your roots in between, but it gives you that thicker, fuller looking hair because it's hair-like fibers that bond to your hair. They stay put until you wash them out. I'm not even gonna keep talking because I want to show you this live. Take a look. All you do is brush it in. There go the roots, there go the grays, there goes the hairline. Look at that, because it looks thicker and fuller, and nobody could bring us this except for the one and only Chelsea Scott. My goodness, Chelsea.
It's exciting, right?
One of my favorite items to present because we truly can say it takes a couple of seconds to have thicker, fuller looking hair.
Yeah, if you blink, you're gonna miss it. So
I'm gonna move.
It is totally an innovation in hair care, and the reason why is that as women, we all deal with this, roots, and you could be in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, because we get gray hair at different times. The problem is that you have no way to really cover it that looks real. Hence, ColornLift. So this is what makes this product so beloved around the world. Millions of women are using it because it actually mimics the look of real hair.
It's fantastic.
It's crazy, right?
It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't wash out until you wash it out.
Exactly. So the other great thing about this product is not only is it coloring your hair, it's actually going to add these incredible thickening fibers.
Yes.
So the hair looks thicker, fuller. Men love it, women love it if you have fine hair.
Let's talk shades then. Because if you're seeing this, you're like, oh, I gotta get this. There are 8 shades to choose from. We have gray now, which is fantastic.
Yeah, silver foxes.
Yes, so you can choose that. But there is a range, and you want to choose the shade of the color you want your roots to be, right?
Right, so just go with the shade that you think that you want your roots to be. Simple as that. Blonde is blonde. Red is for those beautiful flaming redheads. Auburn is that light red. Light brown and medium brown, easiest 2 colors. If you're confused, just go with light brown or medium brown. I could use either. Dark brown. Black, by the way, is the blackest of black. So it's very black hair. And then gray. And why do we want gray? And by the way, it always goes crazy.
Yes, it does.
We just never have enough gray. Because when you have beautiful gray silver hair, the root area tends to grow in a little bit either ashy or kind of yellow. And so they love it, but also for the volume. So it's a 2-in-1.
Yeah, so it's a twofer. Let's give us some tips on how to use
let's talk about thinning hair. So 30 million women in the US are dealing with thinning hair. And if you're like one of us and you're trying to cover spots, it's so easy. So how it works, it's the pressure of the brush against the scalp, dispensing the perfect amount of this incredible formula that adheres to the scalp, it adheres to each individual strand of hair, and it's adding this fiber and the color. Look at it. It instantly will bulk it up. You don't have to prime it, you don't have to shake it, just the pressure. Brush, brush, brush.
And it doesn't look greasy or shiny or cakey.
Because it's not wet.
None of that. Is this the black that you just used?
Yes, so we're using jet black on her. And you can see in this before, listen, I get it, I'm a woman just like you. If you're like wearing hats, if you're, you know, not feeling, sure, not feeling confident about your hair because you have fine thinning hair, you can see here the technology that is so unique. So those are your roots. You can see that they're either gray or maybe you just color your hair and your roots are coming in a different color. Those little feathers are actual fibers. The fibers attach to that hair, attach to the scalp, attach to the skin, and they stay in your hair, right? So if you're having a hot flash like I do every 5 minutes, right? Or you're jogging, whatever it is, you can feel confident that your color's not running down the side of your face.
We don't want to worry about that. And the applicator is fantastic. It looks like a little blush brush. All of your product is already, can I borrow this? All of your product, look at this. It's already stored in the bottom, so you don't have to deal with anything. And this is a great size. Throw this in your purse. You know, keep it in your makeup bag if you need to. And as Chelsea was saying, all you do is push the bristles against your hairline and your hair, and that's gonna dispense it for you. This is $22.50 if you want to pick it up. the flex payment, Chelsea, did you see it? It's
I don't even want to look at it.
$4.50. So
I mean, like, really?
instead of getting that overpriced coffee this morning, how about you get something that's going to give you that thickness, that look of that fullness, and cover up the roots and really deal. I mean, like I said, we identify with our hair so much. It's a big part of our confidence.
That's like a huge thing for us. We all identify with our hair. And listen, imagine over the course of the year, if you have just roots this much, if you can extend your visits to the salon 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, right? And a salon, depending on where you live in the country, can charge you anywhere from $50 to $300 if you live in New York City just to do those roots. Over the course of the year, that's an enormous savings. But it's also not always about money. It's about what if your husband calls and your husband's like, honey, I want to take you to dinner tonight, or you have a job interview to go to tomorrow and your stylist is busy. This is brush it on, gray is gone. You're watching me do it live. Notice there's no powder flying all over the place.
It looks so good.
Yeah, it's totally undetectable. It's so the technology is actually a micronized powder that's good for your scalp. It doesn't clog your pores. It contains vitamin E. You can see some of the great ingredients in it here. So the oils, the vitamin E, the color pigment, we have perfected over 7 years, my friends, to make sure that it was a rich, vibrant, true to hair color pigment, and those thickening fibers all coming together. And by the way, this one color brush is up to 6 months worth of hair color.
6 months. And then we have refills as well that are on sale right now. If you guys want to pick them up, they're only $14.50 to pick them up. So we'll give you more info on that. But the bottom just screws right off, and then you can screw that on so you'll never be out.
Yeah, it's good for the environment. You get to keep your brush, and it's super economical. Now, but I'm going to go to blonde.
I want to show you guys the colors again. Dark brown is our most popular right now, but there's a realm for everybody, every hair color. If you're blonde, that's easy. Red is going to be those vibrant redheads. And then you have the shades of brown. The auburn, you know, that almost like chocolate has a little bit of a red undertone. Then there's the light brown and medium brown. Those are really going to be your universal. If you're not sure, one of those is going to work great. These are very forgiving, by the way.
Super forgiving.
Then there's the dark brown. Black, if you have jet black, like actual black hair, pick up the black. And then we have gray, which is really exciting because if you want to fill in those roots, or if they grow in at kind of a, like you were saying, a different color than the rest of your hair.
They start to turn a little bit yellow.
A little ashy looking, pick up the gray. So those are your color choices. And here's the blonde. I haven't seen the blonde yet,
so let's go blonde. Yes, because we know blondes have more fun.
Especially when their roots are blonde too.
But the problem with blondes is they don't have more fun when it comes to coloring their hair. Why? So with blonde hair, you have to pay hundreds of dollars to go to a salon and sit there with the foils in the hair, right? And they grow out the next day. So I'm doing this a little bit differently, as you'll notice. So what I'm doing is you can see the applicator. If you want more of a precision application, you can pull it up like that. Now watch. I take it, I'm kind of just, see what I'm doing? I'm dabbing, dabbing, dabbing. Because remember, she actually has black roots. Now, this has no chemicals in it, right? So we're not dyeing the hair. So I'm not gonna take black roots and make them turn blonde. But watch this as I lean her forward. I activate those little fibers, and I can take jet black roots and completely even it out. You're gonna be amazed when you see this, because you're gonna be like, what is happening right now? You can actually take, so that the hair looks monochromatic. It looks even. It looks like she just had her root touch up and she didn't sit there with foils in her hair for 2-3 hours and pay $400.
Because it is tough for blondes. You have that harsh line, and you can absolutely tell. That could save you so much money and time.
I love looking at your blonde hair.
Instead of like every 2 weeks having to go in, you can definitely extend that time. It's funny because it's like that grass is always greener. So blondes have to worry about the roots. Us dark-haired ladies, when I put my hair up, when I haven't been in, it's the little sparklers all along the side.
Around the hairline,
maybe it's
the ponytail.
All of your roots. Maybe it's just wanting that fuller looking, thicker hair to make that hairline a little bit smaller. This is gonna do that for you too. So it really is multi-purpose.
It is a multitasking little beauty product that should be in your arsenal. Why? Because look, even on gray hair, and her silver hair is beautiful. She doesn't really need the color, but wait till you see the before. She needs the volume. She needs the thickness. So keep in mind, ColornLift is the only product out there that's doing both. So coloring the hair and also thickening it. I like to do that little zhuzh thing. Look what I do there to kind of activate those fibers. Look at the difference in that hair. So if you're seeing scalp, you lose that confidence because when you see the scalp, the hair looks thinner, right?
Yeah.
So if we can fill in all those areas in the scalp, that's why men love it, you instantly look like you have the thickest, most beautiful hair. And obviously, the color's gray that we're using this morning.
I know I'm petting
Isn't her hair
you,
gorgeous? No, you can look up. She's the sweetest lady in the world.
You would be concerned about how it feels. If
look,
it's
I'm always
sticky.
petting her. I'm
no,
like, oh.
It feels really, really fantastic.
Yes.
I mean, it's truly phenomenal. Over 1,000 of these gone already, and it's because we all have issues with our hair, whether it's the roots growing in between maintenance, whether it's the grays, whether it's wanting it thicker, more voluminous.
Right.
I mean, we all have issues, and this really covers all of it for us. We're about to use, is this the auburn you're about to use?
So I'm using auburn.
So auburn and red are our most limited right now.
So auburn's for those light red, but the reason I'm talking and everyone's like, why aren't you applying? Because watch this. I'm gonna go so slow. There's no pressure. Like, it's literally like, look, I'm barely touching her hair. Look, brush, brush. Wow, that's hard. I mean, if you can use a paintbrush, if you could brush your hair, look, it's gone.
Oh my.
That right there is priceless. No matter how close we get to this, look at the roots. That is completely undetectable, so no one knows it's there, right? If you're like me, and how I created this product over 7 years ago, I was in the car, I saw the hairline, I went to a beauty supply store, and I purchased a product that was wet. It was like a lipsticky thing. You've seen the mascara ones.
Like shoe polish.
And then I'm at this party, and I've got like the black is like coming down the side of my face, and I was like, there has to be a different way. Truly, this is a totally unique way. That's why we're so proud that so many of you are using it. So ColorNlift Instant stays with you till you shampoo it out. And I want to keep going because I want to show you guys something pretty cool on Angela.
And how does it work? Because when you look at it, it just looks like a powder, but it's so much more than that.
Yeah, so it's this beautiful pigmented powder, like we said earlier, that's great for your scalp. So it's not just a random powder. This is science. This is over 7 years in the making and perfecting the formulation. And so the pigment is able to actually adhere with the fibers to every area of your scalp and your hair without looking fake. Now, watch this. We're not even showing you a before shot because watch, see how close we are, which I'm loving right now? Watch. When you brush this into the hair live, this is insane, right? Watch. Here's your before. There's your after, you guys.
I mean,
like, other than me coming into your house and actually showing you, like, look, there's your before, there's your after. So, by the way, it always goes on dry hair. So you could put it on dirty dry hair if you didn't shampoo your hair for 2 days. You can put it on freshly dried hair that's blow dried, but dry hair only. And here's that technology. The pressure of the brush, you don't have to prime the brush when you get it home. All you're doing is it's attaching to each individual strand. So just brush, brush, brush. Anywhere that you see that you want to either thicken up the hair or you want to add the color.
Men must love this.
Oh my gosh, girl, you have no idea. Men go crazy. They use it in their
handle
beards.
this application too. There's no crazy like gloves and combs. We'll show you again. Look at this.
So because men, because this product and millions of women use it and it stays in your hair until you shampoo it out, men love it. They use it in their beards. They use it in their sideburns.
Because it's thickening too. It's not
Have you
just
ever
the
tried
color.
to like spray something on your hair? Like it's impossible. So it's this brush applicator. Look, brush, brush, brush. Tamara, the host here, made up a little dance a few years ago. Brush it on, gray is gone.
Oh, I like it.
Did you want me to start that dance right now?
Let's do it.
Brush it on, gray is gone. No, I can't. But Tamara, we love you. So it's that simple.
Shades, you guys. So red and auburn, those are our most limited right now. The red is for like that vibrant, bright, beautiful red. The auburn we used earlier, but that can be
light
undertones.
brown.
So we have those available still, but they're more limited. You do have options with the browns. There's light brown, there's medium brown, and there's dark brown as well. Then we have black. If you have that jet black hair, that's for you. We have blonde as well, and then we have gray, which is exciting. I'm glad we still have it because that one does go fast all the time. So that's just a reminder for you of the colors. You're getting it today for $22.50. It's on 5 flex payments, so that means $4.50.
Wow.
I mean, again, I said the coffee thing, but skip your coffee for one morning and get this home, you guys, because it really is phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. It's a really good day to try it. So you've probably seen me here for over 7 years talking about it. That's a long time to talk about the same product, right? And that's because I'm passionate about it. Why? Because of this. So many of you are getting your confidence back because look, brush, brush, brush. It's this easy.
Which color is this that you're using?
Dark brown.
Dark brown.
So medium
okay,
brown and dark brown are super forgiving colors.
Okay.
I personally can use either of those.
And you have highlights.
Right, I have these blonde highlights all over the place. I literally, look, this is how I walk around all day. Like, I'll be in my office and I'm like, oh.
I'm working.
Like, oh,
yeah.
hey, my hair needs a little volume. So it's that easy. Notice there's not powder all over the place. The powder comes out when you put it against your scalp.
You're right, there's no like plume
There's no like, yeah.
of TRUHAIR, you know,
that's
around you.
That's all you have to do. And it stays with you till you shampoo it out. I don't really know what else to say about that. Like, so I'm hot all the time. Don't worry about sweating.
Right.
Don't worry about jogging. I sleep on white pillowcases. Once it's in, it takes like a minute to set, basically, like when you put eyeshadow on. You're not gonna put eyeshadow on and wipe your eyes.
Sure.
So just brush it on, sneeze, have your coffee, you're good. Look, my hands are in her hair. So it's incredible technology, and I'm so happy that you guys love it because so many women's lives have been changed because of this.
It's a game changer.
It is.
Even if you got it just for the sole purpose of extending your time in between salon visits, it's great for you. If you need it because those grays show through.
It colors your whole head.
Get it. We just
That's
did
gonna be like $150, lady.
I know. And you look fantastic, might I add.
Because that's
really
what we
nice.
would charge at a salon.
Oh, totally.
Right?
Oh my gosh, my husband has a heart attack every time I get my hair done.
Right?
He's like, it took you 4 hours and it cost
and like
this much
what
money.
happened?
What were you really doing? Like, where were you?
Where were you?
It's a lot of work.
Where were you?
You get it.
No,
Seriously.
I want to know where you really were.
I'm asking again. Tell me where. Yeah, that's what we deal with. So no more of that.
Yeah,
let's just
no
keep it
more of
simple,
that.
guys.
And then also the hairline, guys. Sorry. So quick tip: just pull it up like this. To make the brush, and you can get that right here, right around the hairline or the ponytail.
Really nice.
We call that the danger zone. That's where you see these grays.